Look, man, so lately I've been thinking about a few different things, and I wanted to make these videos and give you guys information about these certain topics. The topic for today will be women longshoremen. Now, I know at some ports there are way more women longshoremen, but I don't go to other ports, so I don't know how their ratio is. But the port I work at is, I say it's like 8 or 11 men to every 1 woman, something like that. That's just, on a regular day, and I look around the union hall, there's a lot more men than there are women. Not to say that being a longshoreman isn't a job for a woman. I'd say to anybody that can do the job, come out there and do the job. When doing the job of being a longshoreman, there are different physical requirements. Not really requirements, because they're not really gonna test and see if you can lift 300 pounds or nothing like that. Some jobs are more strenuous physically than other jobs are. Of course, if you like driving cars, which when you first start out, you're not gonna be driving cars like that. But if you're just driving a car, it's just as simple as turning the steering wheel and putting on your blinker, stopping the car, putting an emergency brake on. It might be a power brake, or it might be a manual brake. But this thing is, sometimes there are other jobs you have to work in the warehouse, which that isn't physically demanding either. The most physical thing you do in the warehouse at the port I work at is cut the wire. You might have to pick up bundles of wire and throw them in the dump pan. That's really nothing. But if you come in there, you got a bad back, or your wrist a little messed up, or you can't grab, it could be kind of strenuous on your body. On top of that, you're working in the elements, so it's cold outside, you cold at work. It's hot as hell outside because this is sunny Florida, and you're gonna be hot as hell at work. But besides that, the job, I forgot. Let me add this in there. There's another job when you're working a container ship, when you're latching, which it gets the best of men and sometimes the best of women, when there's these rods you have to use that are tall, and I guess they're heavy. I don't know, because I don't container latch. I barely car latch. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I barely car latch. But I'm definitely not finna do no container latching, because that's just not what I do. But I had a guy was talking to me this morning. He was like, yeah, man, we worked this one shift and we had to do these 3 high rods, and I held it, and I'm like, whoa, you feel me? So things like container latching or heavy latching, when you strapping down tall, really big boxes that they ship, or bulldozers, dump trucks, or something that they have to put on this piece they call a mafia, which that could weigh any amount, but you're not lifting it, you're just using the straps. Sometimes it's straps, sometimes it's chains, which tightening that and putting the latch on that could be pretty difficult at times for even for me, because I used to do stuff like that at the warehouse. They would ship these wire coils and stuff like that, and big metal pieces, and we have to use chains and binders to secure them down while they're being moved on the trailer and stuff. So there are definitely different jobs out there do require different physical requirements, but as long as you got a team with you and y'all working together, it's not that hard. I feel really anybody can do this job, and I look at some people I work with, and I'm like, yeah, anybody can do this job. If that guy over there can do it, and that lady over there can do it, and I saw Buddy over there, you feel me? He look like the wind blow him around. Anybody could do this. It's not hard at all. It's just working in the elements. Working out there. People talk any kind of way, so if that's not something that you care for, to hear curse words, 2 curse words in every sentence, maybe just try to tune it out, or find something else. I'm not sure. Whatever is best for you. Another thing is here. Well, at my local, we try to be as equal opportunity as possible, with any other workplace, so there have been plenty of times where a woman in my category got picked over me or picked before me, which I can't be mad at that. You know, it is what it is, but I believe everybody deserves a fair chance at, you know, making a living, whether that's doing this job or that job, or, you know, as far as any work, period. It don't matter if it's a blue collar job, a white collar job, of working at a Fortune 500 company, you're working at McDonald's, Burger King, Longshoremen, corporate America, or whatever. If somebody is trying to work, I feel like they should have that opportunity to, you know, provide for them and their family, no matter their skin tone, or if they got melanin or not, or that whatever their hair look like, they got tattoos on their face, or, you know, they green, purple, blue, or they speak whatever language, you know, some language you never heard of. You know, everybody deserves an opportunity to make a living for themselves and their family, to take care of themselves and their family, you feel me? So there's definitely, lately, I'm not gonna lie, I have seen a lot more women coming in. Some of them stick around, some of them don't. Just like with some of the guys, some of them stick around, some of them don't. It's just, you know, when you're first joining, it is more mental than physical, because a lot of times when you first starting out, you're gonna come up there and leave without a job. So as long as you got the right mindset, you're willing to work, you know, you ready for the grind, you got a good support system behind you, I say stay with it, stay consistent, because once you cross over, you know, you get a letter of seniority, it's a whole different ball game. You know, you're gonna get work more often. You don't have to worry about people jumping in front of you for a job, and you know, it's really a great opportunity. So if being a longshoreman is something that you're interested in, I say look up your local, whatever local is closest to you. Google them, you know, go on their website and see what documents you need to work for that local, or just find employment. I know my local no longer does what we call casual cards, so hopefully your local does, so you can, you know, start working as soon as possible, because I'm not even gonna get started on talking about casual cards. Because I feel like with casual cards, it was a great entryway into the industry, like starting out being a longshoreman, because not everybody has the $1,500. But that's not what this video is about. You know, basically what I'm saying is, if you're a man or woman, or whatever you identify as, or whatever race you are, I feel like if you are interested in becoming a longshoreman, go ahead and, you know, see what you need to do to go work at your local longshoreman hall. Go there, you do the job, you be consistent, you'll see it get better year after year. Just keep on coming. Everything will work itself out, you know. And if it's something you don't like, just, you know, have your part-time job or whatever. And when you have off days, you look and see if there's work at your local and try and work, you know. Just keep coming, be consistent, and you'll see if it's something that's for you or not. So that's all I got for this video. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Ciao. Bet you heard it from my team.